You shouldn't be paying $49 a month for a useless trading journal from traders who don't care about you. These online journal platforms are designed not to help the trader, but to line the pockets of those who create them. That's why I've designed the most comprehensive trading journal on the market, specifically designed to help tackle problems that traders face every single day. And even better, it's all for free. This video will not only be a guide on how to use the journal to the fullest, but also a guide on how I've used this journal to extract every single bit of information and refine my trading to become even better every single day in the markets. Now, if you haven't got the journal already, it's important that you have it and follow along for this tutorial. So go to warp.com/trendlines-VIP or click the link in the description, go and grab the journal for free, and then come back and watch the rest of this video. And for those who stick around to the end of the video and download the journal, I'm going to give you an exclusive giveaway opportunity. So stick around to the end of the video to see how to enter into that one. And with that, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's jump right into the journal. So when you download the Trend Journal, this is the page that you're going to be met with. This is the front cover. It's got all of my links down here. All you have to do is click on any of these buttons to see any of the content and the free value that we are providing. And if you do want to rewatch this tutorial, you click on this photo right here. It's going to send you right to the YouTube video that you're currently watching right now. So bit of videoception here, but yeah, click on that link right there. It's going to send you to the tutorial if you do want to rewatch it. Now I'm going to give you an overview of this journal because it's important to see everything that you've got first. I'm going to give you a quick overview and then we'll go into a more in-depth version of how I'm using the journal every single day. So first we've got the welcome and setup page. This is essentially where you're going to customize the journal, make it your own for your entire style of trading. Fully customizable, this journal. I'll show you how that all works in a bit, but as you can see, we've got futures and forex compatibility here. So I didn't want to limit this just to forex traders, even though I am a forex trader myself. I wanted to make it available for every single person who's trading sort of the way that we do. So you can change from forex to futures here, and what I wanted to show you was, let's have a look at the journal real quickly. Let's go to the actual trend journal itself. Take a look at here. It says stop loss pips. Now, if we come back to the welcome and setup page, we're going to change that to futures right now. So we're going to be in the futures journal. Come back to the trend journal. What's it saying? Stop loss ticks. So everything throughout the journal will have changed to be adapted to a futures journal. The calculations and every single label has changed to a futures label. But obviously, I'm a forex trader. I'm going to go through the journal first like that, and then I'll show you the futures bit afterwards. But you just saw a glimpse of it. Here it is, the trend journal. This is the main page that you're going to see. This is essentially where you're going to record all the data. It's fully in depth without being too complicated. We'll go through that in a bit, but absolutely incredible. It's taken so much work. Now, psychology journal. This is where we really shine as well. I wanted to make a psychology journal alongside the statistical journal because that's very, very important. But now the next page where we really shine. This is the first statistics page. This is like the dashboard, if you will. Now you can see everything here. You'll be able to see, the profit per setup, your profit for the week, month, quarter, year, everything you need to see. And this is also the next incredible thing. If you are a streamer, YouTuber, or you just want to post your stats on socials, what you're going to do is you're going to click hide account value right here. It's going to hide all of the values right here. You can't see what your account is, the profit, any of that stuff. You're not going to be able to see that, which is great. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Other than that as well, if you did want to change from the dollar value to the pip value, as you can see right now, when this box is ticked, it's going to show you your profit and all of the information you need to know. It's going to show you that in dollars. But if you did want to focus more on the pips, you untick that, and yeah, it's going to show you the pips for each trade. It's absolutely incredible. So you can focus on both. You can eliminate the money if that's a part of a psychology issue that you have, and yeah, absolute killer. Here we have detailed statistics. Again, this is fully comprehensive. We're going to go through this in detail later, but for now, all you need to know is it's going to help you out completely in your trading. It's got anything you need. But yeah, we'll get to that in a lot of detail later. Now, this is the IG page. This page was designed just to show our results, show how well we've been doing on the stream recently. As you can see, we've got a 91.6% win rate across around 70 trades right there, 75 trades, something like that, which is absolutely insane. And finally, this is the trading plan. So I want you to fill this out as well. This is very important. Give yourself some rules that you have to stick to in the trading day. It's massively important that you do that, and that's going to help you stick to your plan and become a better trader. But what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to show you how you need to set up the journal. So this is the important part. This is how you customize the journal to make it yours. Now, anything that you put in these fields here, all of these fields, is going to automatically populate into the rest of this journal. So there's drop-down boxes in each one of these things. So every single cell that you see is a drop-down box. You just double-click it and the options will come up. And as you'll notice, these options are the same as on this front page. So first thing I want you to do is fill out your time zone. Now, you might be thinking, why should I put my time zone in this journal? It doesn't make sense. Well, the reason is I want you to go over to the journal right now. Let's say that we took a trade today at 12:50. It's going to automatically populate that is from London session. Let's say that we took a trade, I don't know, 7 o'clock my time. That's automatically going to say it's New York. So it knows which session you are in, and it also is going to calculate that for the time zone. So let's say, I don't know, let's say we're in this time zone. It's going to change all of these things to be depending on what time zone we are in. Now, the next thing is to put your starting balance. This is optional. If you don't want to think about the money, then don't do it, but I'm going to do it just as 10,000 for an example. It's just a nice round number. And then $7 per lot. Now, commission as well. You might be thinking again, why commission? Why do I need to put that in? Well, you'll notice that these profits have got the commissions taken out of them. So it's going to work out your actual take-home profit. Moving down to the instruments traded page. Obviously, we're trading gold mostly, but if you wanted to put up to 7 pairs, you can do so here. Depends how many pairs you're trading, obviously, but put as many as you trade. But then after that, what we need is the setup. So setups is obviously what trade setups you take. Now, after that as well, entries. Now, this again might be depending on your style. However, put some stuff in there, put your entry criteria, and then your trade ideas too. So for me, this is the target. Most of the time, we're trying to fill the range, target liquidity, or potentially fill the wick. So that's why I've got these in here. And yeah, essentially, what is the outcome of your trade, or what are you aiming for in the trade? So what's your target? But yeah, stop loss basis, then your break even point. So at what point are you putting the trade to break even? Before you get into any trade, you should know where you're getting in break even. Also as well, what liquidity was grabbed before the trade. This is important. You might have Asian lows being swept. You might have a bottom wick, anything like that. And then, yeah, the closure reasons. So why are you closing the trade? Are you securing profit? Did you hit your break even or stop loss? So now I'm going to show you how I use the journal on a daily basis. Now, it's very important to understand how to use this journal, and even just the process of doing the journaling is going to keep you locked in and keep you focusing on what you should be before we even get to the statistical analysis part, which is great. So today's trade we took, obviously you put today's date in here, just type it in. Then you're going to go in the drop down box and click what pair you took. Obviously we took the trade on gold, and today we took our trade at 12.50. Now, that was at London. Obviously it's auto populated, and then we're just going to double click on all these cells. So remember, all these cells are double clickable, and it's going to give you all of the information you need. If you double click it and it doesn't bring anything up, then it means you need to type something in. So today's trade was a sell, so we're going to double click and click sell. Lots, let's just put 0.5. I'm just putting the same one each time just to keep it consistent. Setup, what was the setup we took? Today we took a breakout, and what time frame did we take that on? So we took that on the 4 hour, and the entry was a wick entry. So you got your setup and your time frame and your entry. So when it's saying time frame after that, it's asking you what time frame you saw the setup or the entry appear on. Now, was there any higher time frame confluence? Yes, there was. There was a break of the previous high or low on the daily time frame. Let's look at what we have next. We have the stop loss basis. So this is the risk management tab right here. What was our stop loss? Well, my stop loss today was below the previous candle. So below the previous candle, and we had a 50 pip stop loss yet again. And the break even point was on the flip of that candle. Great. So after that, you're going to see a box here that says stop loss break even, and that is essentially saying throughout the trade, did you manage to get your stop loss to break even, or did you go break even? The answer for that today's trade was yes. Now, the trade idea, what was our trade idea today? Well, our idea was to fill the range. So we're going to put fill the range. And what liquidity did we grab? Well, the previous candle had a large wick, so that's what we're going to say. And we're also going to say that was 50 pips. Now, the amazing thing about this journal here right now, the absolutely incredible thing is, if you are closing partials, it is going to calculate that for you. So I'm going to use an example here. Let's say that we had, obviously we put 0.5 lots on the first trade. So our trade was a 0.5 lots. Now let's say that we closed 0.25 at, let's say 10 pips. And the reason that we closed here is because that was our stop to break even point. That is great. Now we go over here. We didn't have a second partial close. So let's just ignore that. But if you did have a second partial close, as you can see up here, you would put it in. And now let's say that we finished our trade at 20 pips. Now what this is going to do, as you can see on the total pips over here, is automatically calculated what you actually came away with. Obviously, that's an easy example, but when the numbers get a bit more difficult, when you have closures at, you know, 31, 12, etc., then it's going to work it out to the exact decimal, which is very important. Also, remember here to put the reason why you closed. So today, the reason that we closed was just purely securing profit, okay? As you can see, it's automatically populated here. So you've got your win, loss or break even. Today was a win, obviously. Then it's automatically calculated the dollar profit for you. It's also calculated your percentage gain on the day, and then it's automatically populated that and the account value right next to it. The next incredible thing here that I'm very, very proud of is going to tell you the RR that you actually realized. So this is the realized RR, not what you were aiming for, but what you realized. So this is based off of how many pips you got at the end, combined with how big your stop loss was. It's going to work out what your risk to reward was. Today, our risk to reward was 0.3. And then we took the trade at 12.50. Let's say we closed the trade at 13.15. So that's there. It's going to automatically calculate how long you were in that trade for. So this example, we were in the trade for 25 minutes. It's automatically figured that out, and you're going to use that later when you get to the statistics. Now, max drawdown is very simple. This is essentially the most drawdown that you saw throughout the trade. So in today's trade, we saw 20 pips max drawdown. Now, exit opportunity, this is very important. I want you to understand an exit opportunity is when you go into drawdown and you come back to break even. You had an opportunity to exit the trade. Now, today we obviously did because we went into drawdown and we came back in profit. But this could be even on a loss, right? You see, we took a loss the other day and we had an exit opportunity, but we didn't take it, okay? So we came back to break even and then we came back into a loss. So we're going to collect some data on this to use later. But moving on, this post-trade price action, this is a very important tab. What happened after you closed the trade? So today's trade, the TP actually would have hit if we didn't close. Now, if you put your stop loss to break even and it would have hit, you can tick this little box here to show that you would have actually just hit break even. Today, break even wouldn't have hit, so we'll leave it unticked. And now, did you follow your plan? Very simple. Yes, we did. We stuck to our plan, and then you put the trading view link. That's it. That's it right there. It's a very, very simple journal. Now, chat, this is the bread and butter of the journal. This is where it's a real game changer. We've got some customization here, so you can see that we are able to show and hide the dollar value. You can hide the account value, etc. Right now, I'm going to put it on pips, and I'm going to leave the account value on. But what you're going to see here is you're going to see a chart of our trading right here. And you'll see that if we do something like this and we go and change this to, I don't know, let's say we took 2,000 pips. You're going to see that this graph has massively changed, right? So it's interactive. It's constantly updating. Again, you've got your average win and average loss. Now, I'm just going to undo this just so my results aren't skewed. Average win right now, 14 pips. Average loss is 25 pips. Now, moving on, we have our wins by setup. So this is essentially out of all the setups that you've traded, how many are you winning for each setup? So here you see we've got 18% of our wins come from onion plays, 60% come from breakouts, and the rest come from fake outs, which is nice. Nice to know that, and it's just a nice little graphic there to show the data very easily. We have our weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly profit and loss. Now, obviously, we've only just started using this journal, but you can see that it changes for each week, each month, etc., which is great. After that, we have top pairs. This is obviously just going to be the pairs that you take. So we have the amount of pips that you've taken here and the win rate for that pair. Obviously, I only trade gold, so there's only one, but if you did have more, it would show you the top 3 pairs that you trade. Now, this is where we get into the customization of all stats, right? So you can see the setup and entry type and all the stats around it. So let's say that you wanted to see how many times you took a breakout and a wick entry here. So we took a breakout and a wick entry, and as you notice just there, you would see that the graph has been changing when we change this. So again, if we change this to let's say an onion play and a flip, it's going to update because of that. You see it's just changed right there. This graph's updating, and you can essentially see all the stats you want to see. But for each setup and entry type, you can see how many trades you've taken, how many wins you've taken, how many pips you've gained on that setup, and the average pips that you're taking for those setups. You have statistics by day as well. Now, what is this? This is essentially what trades you're taking on each day and how the results for each day are. So some people, you might hear them say Mondays are my bad days, Fridays are my bad days. This is actually going to tell you whether or not that's true. And finally, statistics by time. This is a very useful tool, I think. This is what trades you've taken at what time. Now we're getting onto this complicated detailed statistics, and it's not complicated, but people might see it that way. But it's very simple. This is actually, I love this page so much. It's very customizable. So you'll see here we've got our post-closure results. Now this is very important. But you can see here that after we close the trade, out of 14 trades that we've taken, 12 have hit take profit. The pips difference here, now this is very important. This is from what you close, so the pips that you actually realized if you just let the trade run and either hit stops or take profit. And we would have been 140 pips better off. So that's important to know. So when you're looking at which stop loss type is most valid, the important thing to note on this channel is that all of these are interchangeable. So what we can do is we can start to delete all of these. and we can start to say, okay, I want to see how valid a stop loss is below the previous candle when it's between 30 and 50 pips. Right now we've got a win rate of 100 with the previous candle stop loss, and our total pips that we've taken for them are 73. So this means right now that if we just let them run, we would have hit take profit 5 of the 7 times, we would have hit stops twice. And yeah, right now though, this stop loss is very, very valid because we haven't taken a loss with it yet. This is the stats that you have when you followed or broke your plan. Now, if we went back to the trend journal and we unticked the box at the end and said that, let's say we didn't follow our plan on this trade and this trade, what would happen? Well, we'd go back to the detailed statistics and it'd see, oh shit, when your plan's broken, you've taken 2 trades with your plan being broken, your win rate's only 50%, and you've lost 15 pips. But yes, now we move on to how much liquidity is optional. Now, same here, right? We can end up changing these statistics right here. So, you know, if we wanted to look at anything between 20 to 100, that's perfectly fine. You can see that we have a 90.91% win rate and the average pips is lower. Should I take an exit opportunity? And it says here, answer highlighted in green. So what that means is, as we discussed the exit opportunities earlier, right here, you'll see it's going to take into account the exit opportunities and it's going to work out how many pips you would have saved by taking those. At the minute, it's telling us, yes, we should be taking that. However, if you would have saved more pips by not taking it, then this no would be highlighted in green. Over here as well, we have some more stats. You've got your average drawdown per trade, and then you have your average trade duration. So this is which break-even point is most valid. So this is going to tell you essentially when you're going to stop to break even, where's the area that you should do that. It's going to give you the amount of times that you would have hit TP if you didn't go break even, the amount of times you would have hit stop loss if you didn't go break even, and how many times it was hit before and after trades. Finally, which is the best liquidity type? Now this is essentially what is the most valuable liquidity that we have for our trade. Is it an Asian low being swept? Is it a top or bottom wick? Is it a large wick on the previous candle? What is it? For us right now, we have a 100% win rate with the large wick on the previous candle, 17 pip average, but collect as many trades as you can and then go and review your data. And yeah, guys, that's it for the statistics right now. So essentially, a lot of people struggle with letting trades run or holding them too long and trying to be greedy. This journal is going to give you a definitive answer to where and when you should be closing your trades. And then yeah, after that, guys, that is the rest of the journal. Obviously, you have the Instagram page. You can go and take a picture and put it on your Instagram story to promote yourself or just show off to your friends that you're absolutely killing it in the market right now. And that's going to be it, guys. Now listen, I know I promised you a little surprise at the end of this video and I'm a man of my word, so we're going to do a giveaway right now. One lucky winner is going to win a free funded account with Funded Trading Plus. It's going to be a $12,500 evaluation and they're going to win a week of free signals to help themselves with that challenge. So all you need to do to enter that giveaway is like this video, drop a comment down below about what you like the most about this journal. Just tell me something that you like the most, tell me the best feature that you like or what you're most excited to use. And once you've done that, all you need to do is download and use this journal. I want people who are actually going to be in the community and using this journal to benefit their trading to win this giveaway. I don't want people to enter for the sake of it being a giveaway. It's going to go to a trader and it's going to go to someone who's trying very, very hard to refine their skills. And that's it, guys. Listen, drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really, really do appreciate it. I can't begin to explain to you the amount of work that's gone into this channel. It's absolutely insane. And we're giving it away to you guys completely for free. So just imagine, man, like where else are you going to get a resource like this completely for free, plus free live streams, plus a free course, plus free education, and now a free journal? No one else does it like this. No one else is giving out this much free value, I promise you. So guys, drop a subscribe, make sure you're in the Discord, leave a like, all that good stuff. And other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.